Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are you today? Welcome back to another episode of Amazing Community Bazaar podcast with me, Ingrid Galloway. I am a relationship coach and chief relaxation officer and trainer of Kayangan. And today I'm being accompanied by Melissa Ferguson. Melissa is a Perth-based Juice Plus partner and lover of all things personal development. She is a big believer that nutrition needs to fit into your lifestyle, to be enjoyed, not endured, and to celebrate what your amazing individual body can do, and not the other way around. She is currently studying to become a limiting beliefs and trauma response healer. Ooh, that is very interesting. I would like to know more about that. Melissa's mission is to inspire, empower, encourage, and support women across the world to improve their overall health and fitness and go about life easier. I like things easy, yes. Whether that be from the start or partway through their adventure, and her bucket list is to travel to New Zealand and reconnect with her family there. Welcome, Melissa.
Hello, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Now, darling, tell me a little bit more about yourself, about your journey that gets you to where you are now.
Oh, my journey, wow. It's my journey's a huge one, and I actually told it in 30 minutes yesterday for the very first time, which was very emotional.
Wow.
But pretty much I grew up with an amazing family, but I myself was very inwardly, I guess I found a darkness. I didn't know who I was. I knew I was a bit different. I didn't do great at school. I had a term in high school where I failed maths, but I got an A plus in my English literature. So, I went on a little bit of a, a path of self-destruction when I left school, being a high school dropout. But in my mid-30s, or late 30s actually, I was actually diagnosed with ADHD. And what I didn't realise was how much nutrition played a part in the role of how we manage our ADHD on a daily basis. It doesn't cure it, there is no cure for it,
Yeah.
but it assists in the management. So um, that's how I sort of got to where I am now. It was that lifespan of not knowing who I was, or knowing I was destined for more, but didn't know why I wasn't reaching those goals or finding those things that lit me up.
Yeah. So kind of like trying to fit into a square peg when you are not a square.
No, it's a little bit rounded and it didn't quite match the it didn't work.
Like rounded and some spikes, maybe.
Oh yes, definitely some spikes.
So what's your greatest achievement to date, my darling?
Oh, look, I think it would actually be the fact that in this last 12 months,
Mhm,
I've been able to find myself and my belief in myself again,
mhm,
and remove myself from that darkness. I mean, I've got a beautiful marriage, I've got
mm,
a gorgeous husband, but I was still lost. My soul was still lost.
yeah.
And I feel like that my greatest achievement is finding it.
Oh, amazing. It's very important. Some people may not consider that as an achievement, but oh boy, when you have been suffering for a long time and you see that light at the end of the tunnel and you're there, oh,
Oh,
how revitalizing and empowering that would be.
absolutely.
Yeah. So what made you choose the company Juice Blast that you're in now?
For me, there are two things. So my beautiful friend Rachel, was completely lit up with what she was doing. She was just shining. Her children are doing so well, and I just saw the community that she was surrounding herself with. So after being lost for so long, a community that would welcome you no matter what your past or your future is going to be
Yeah.
was just something that was really important to me. But also the products just made sense.
Mm, yes. You need to really believe in the products first before you be able to sell it.
100%.
Yes, and I can relate totally in regards to community, because you spend so much time surrounded by certain people. You want to make sure that they are of good value.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, show me and tell me about your two bestsellers.
Oh, okay, so we have a beautiful product range, but we don't actually have a lot in it. So our best sellers, I'm going to try and hold these. Our which way around have I got them? Our fruit and
Yeah.
our vegetable capsules, which also pair with our berry blend and omegas. So that's our core four are definitely
Yes.
one of our, which we call Protective Plus, because it speaks to your body on almost every level. That's one of them. And my second favorite are my complete protein shakes, which are amazing for on the go, or I like the sachets because I'm one of those people, if I'm running out the door and I've forgotten to have breakfast, incoming ADHD, apologies, I can pick something up and I can throw it in my bag, I can take my water bottle with me and off I go.
Ah, amazing. In this modern era, everybody is busy and they're rushing from one thing to another thing. So it's always handy to have that in your handbag.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fabulous. And personal testimonial from taking Juice Plus some time ago. I got sick less. So love that.
Yes, absolutely. We'll have to get you back on it one day, Ingrid.
Yeah, one day, yes. Now show me and tell me about your absolute favorite product.
Okay, so my favorite product is actually the Omega.
Oh,
And the reason for that is these capsules are taken from the plant, the
yeah,
algae, not from the fish that eat the algae. And
right.
it includes all of our omegas. So our 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 are all included in a little capsule, which are incredible. If with ADHD, obviously you don't retain your 3, 6, 9, and you don't retain your iron. So the fact that I can get all 3, 6, 9 plus the 5 and the 7 just blows me away. And there's a little nitrogen bubble inside of the capsule which keeps the oil fresh as well.
I've never
So
heard of the 5 and the 7. I mean, in pharmacy, for example, they only sell the 3, 6, 9. Yeah,
it's right. So
yes,
we get everything from the plant, which is
right.
just incredible. And obviously all the capsules are also plant-based.
Hmm, hmm.
So yeah, that's my favorite, because for brain health, you can't get past your fatty acids. You just have to have them.
Right. Yes, I see. That's amazing. Now, if you can advise your younger self, now you have grown wiser, older and wiser, no longer completely lost. So, if you can advise your younger self on how to be an amazing person, what would you say?
I would say flick that little neg ferret off the shoulder and let that go, and know that you are born unique and you are born to be the best version of yourself the only way you know how. But to keep going, don't give up. Don't let people bring you down because you're not doing well enough, or you're not doing the societal norm, which is the 9 to 5 grind, or whatever that might be. Just keep going.
Oh, beautiful. I feel you. I feel you. Now, lastly, tell me a funny story.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to go back to year 5, where my teacher, so my maiden name, he used to take the mickey out of that, and he used to call it, he used to call me Hoglet. It
Hoglet.
was my Hoglet. I graduated to Hoggy when I got to year 7. But
Yeah.
our year 5 teacher took us out on camp, and we had to do a skit. And the skit was to the song in Dirty Dancing that's played at the end. So I'm not going to sing for you because I'll break some eardrums. But I had the time of my life,
Yep.
and my Patrick Swayze was a mop.
Oh, what's a mop?
So I got to dance in this skit
Yeah.
with a mop.
Mop.
And if you could just put that, try and put lots of things into cartoon characters in my head, and if you can put that into a cartoon character in your head, you'll
Yes.
probably never forget the day that a 10-year-old danced with a mop.
I can only imagine. You just use your imagination. It looks beautiful and fun in my mind.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, beautiful Mel. I hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoy our conversation, beautiful people. If you have not yet connected with Melissa, please, at the end of the podcast, she will have the shopping link there. So please connect with Mel. And if you haven't yet been a member of Amazing Community Bazaar, please join us. Our amazing community bazaar filled with amazing people just like Mel and myself. We are fun, loving, and very, very supportive people. Yes. And well, if you happen to be a vendor, a chosen vendor, you will know how crazy our vendor chat is.
It is the most fun chat I've ever been in.
All right, beautiful people. Until next episode with the next super duper guest. Keep well and lots of love. Thank you so much, Mel, for coming today.
Thank you, Ingrid.
Pleasure.